Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well and having a really great day. In this video, it's an unfortunate one, but I wanted to acknowledge those who are unable to continue to mine crypto due to their rising cost of their electricity. And this is actually happening around the world, and I just wanted to acknowledge that because I've been reading more and more comments recently of those who are unable to keep going in mining due to obviously the market conditions, and that profitability for whatever they're mining with is just not feasible anymore. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about that in this video. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Before I begin, this video is sponsored by Watom.io. Watom is a complete Bitcoin mining solutions provider and the largest distributor of Bitcoin mining equipment in the United States. Watom has got all your mining needs covered by offering everything from the latest ASIC miners to mobile mining containers and power transformers, as well as complete hosting services and full facility buildouts. Their team of over 100 mining experts has got you covered by offering exceptional customer service. They also offer installment payment plans, which makes getting into Bitcoin mining or scaling your existing mining operations that much easier. Link down below to watom.io/RPM. All right, so there was a community poll that I did on my YouTube channel. I asked who's still here, GPU or ASIC mining? And a lot of you said yes, of course, right? 14% of you said nope. And I just wanted to go through, though, the comments that some of you left. And it just led me to make this video and just acknowledge that, yes, not everyone is able to continue to mine, and it is extremely unfortunate. So I'm going to read some here for you guys. So Lee Bateman says, initially wanted to mine right through the bear market, and I thought I would just be able to be about profitable right through. But with the prices of energy in the UK going up so much, I went into the negative and in May, and the prices are set to go up another 60% again in October. That meant that there was no way to keep going. I've now sold my rig and put the money into Bitcoin. Annoyed at having to stop mining, but pretty happy about being able to buy Bitcoin at these prices. Unfortunate regarding the UK prices going up, which I do want to talk about with you guys soon in a sec here. Another gentleman said, scaled back, but still going, mining out of pocket for now. That's a great strategy, which I've done in the past, and I wholeheartedly agree with this. But depending on your financial situation, and you know, if you have the expendable income to pay for your electrical bill out of pocket and you're yielding more of the coin during the lower times, then obviously that's like the best play, because then you're waiting for the next all-time high. But obviously that is a big risk, right? Next one, going along, still earning more than double my electrical cost, including the house and summer AC, etc. So definitely going strong. Nice, Austin. I wonder what your electrical cost is, but we're going to go through some like what to mine numbers here in a second with you all. I just wanted to acknowledge that, yes, some GPUs are okay, right, depending on your electrical cost, and some are not. Going down here, let's see, if the sun is shining, you can bet I'm mining. I'm guessing this guy has solar. So obviously solar is great, right? You pretty much free mining, but you gotta have a lot of solar depending on how many mining rigs you have. All right, guys, a few more comments here. Free power, baby, and still buying cards, waiting on a FE 3070 to arrive. Also looking into another 3060 Ti FE, doing an 8-card rig of all FE. Love these GPU prices. Keep dropping, please. So Jay MVP, you are a very lucky man to have free power. That's awesome. And we got another comment here. My electric is free, so why not keep mining? But you guys get the gist of what I am going about here, right? There's everyone that has different electrical prices. Oh man, this guy here says, saw the electricity prices go up from 12p to 35p in January. Sold everything in February. Oh man, that is a really huge jump. Oh my goodness. So guys, I just wanted to just show you guys this and hopefully give you guys a bit more, I guess, understanding. I don't know whether it's going to be empathy or just, you know, perspective, whatever, that you can see here that with the market the way it is now, is that not everyone can continue to mine, which is extremely unfortunate. So let's talk about the UK here. Okay, I do have some UK viewers, and they say here, according to official figures, the average electricity bill in the UK was around €764 per year for 2021. But it will be significantly higher in 2022. In fact, the energy price cap rose from April 1st, 2022. So we're now officially impacted by the higher cap, which means that households on default tariffs paying by direct debit will see an increase from €1,277 to €1,971. Wow. per year, euro, for both gas and electric. Now, I just wanted to show this comparison here of the cost per kilowatt hour back in 2021 versus 2022. All right, look at that. The points here go from like 18, 19.5 per kilowatt hour to 26 to 27 to 28. All right, after 1 year. That is unbelievable. That is insane. I'm so sorry to those that are in the UK. That definitely sucks. And I do want to go through talking about alternatives for those that are in the UK or anywhere that has higher electrical costs. Okay, I do want to talk about GPU hosting and that kind of stuff. So just acknowledging those in the UK, that's really harsh. If anyone's in the UK and watching this right now, please let me know what's been happening over there, if this is true or not. It does seem like that is the case, and that's really harsh. That's really harsh for sure. I'm sorry. Now, the next one I want to acknowledge is in the USA. All right, most of my viewers are in the United States, and I have also been hearing that the cost per kilowatt hour has been going up in various states. Now, I don't have a chart here or which states have been going up, but according to New York Times, the average cost per kilowatt hour is averaging around 14 cents now. 14 cents USD. That is brutal, right? Normally, I think the past year it'd be like, what, 10 cents, right? But depending on what state you're in, it could be, I think California is like one of the highest states that I know that has high cost per kilowatt hour. You guys can let me know down below. But man, 14 cents on average. Yeah, I mean, it's going higher and higher and higher, which I guess talking about recession and inflation and all that stuff, I guess it makes sense in that aspect. But it sucks for those that are crypto mining, right? It's not nice to pay for a higher electricity bill, especially with the state of the market, what it is now, right? Okay, now one more place I wanted to acknowledge is in Canada. And there's actually some places in Canada that are going down, right, in some provinces. And one notable is in BC, British Columbia in Canada here. They're actually lowering their cost per kilowatt hour down 1.4 cents by April 1st. It looks like it happened already. You can see here, they're actually going to be increasing it by 2% on April 1st, 2023. And then another increase, 2.7% in April 2024. So that sucks, but they did do a decrease this year. So for those that don't know, I am in this general area here. So I guess I better mine the heck out of everything that I can now this year, I guess. But so I'm not trying to brag or anything here, but I just wanted to acknowledge that maybe there are some places that are potentially coming down, but it sounds like most places generally are going up in cost per kilowatt hour. And I guess mine will eventually do that in the next year, which would really suck. Okay, so going along with, with the market and the way it is now, okay, obviously with the Ethereum network hash rate, this is just a good indicator of those that have turned off. So I'm going to say, just example, the peak for the Ethereum network hash rate when it was at the top, I guess was 1.05 petahash. All right, and here we are today, about 866 terahash roughly. So I want to just do a little bit of math here, all right? And 2Miners does have a measurement here on how to calculate, terahash to megahash. So I just want to do, let's say, 1 terahash, which would then be 1 million megahash. So I wanted to divide that by, let's say, what if we did 100 megahash, which would be like a typical RTX 3080, 10 gigabyte card that can do 100 megahash, right? I'm just going to divide that by 100. So 1 terahash is going to equal about, let's say, 10,000 RTX 3080s. All right. And so what I wanted to do here is minus out now. Okay. 1050 petahash. Okay. At the top of roughly when it was at the peak. Let's see, minus 866 terahash. Okay. So 184. So we do 184 times 10,000 RTX 3080s. All right. That would be roughly the amount that has turned off would be about 1.84 million RTX 3080s have gone off the network. All right, just theoretically thinking here that since May of 2021, May 7th here, that about 1.8 million RTX 3080s have turned off since then. So it does make sense, right? It does make sense because depending on where you're mining, it's not just in the USA, but in the UK, I don't know, any places in Asia, of course. Depending on your electrical cost, is that those people had to turn off because either they are fearful of the market and they don't believe in the long term, or they just simply cannot pay for their electrical bill anymore. So I just wanted to do example here, 6x580s. Let's just do 18 cents per kilowatt hour here. Okay, so if you had 6 580s, you'd be making negative 20 cents right now at about 18 cents per kilowatt hour. What if you had, let's say, 16 cents per kilowatt hour? Then you'd be a little bit in the green, a little bit, probably breaking even here. Okay, so 16 cents. Now, if you had more efficient GPUs, let's say 3070s, okay, these are like my favorite GPUs right now, is that, let's say you had 16 cents per kilowatt hour, and those 6x3070s, since they are a lot more efficient than the RX 580s, you can see that you're in the green here in terms of profitability. So you guys can see the difference there between, I guess, older gen GPUs versus newer gen GPUs, that they're just simply more efficient. But just acknowledging here the cost per kilowatt hour. Okay, so I guess the general USA average now is 14 cents. A 6x3070 rig at 14 cents would be roughly about $3.61 a day, which is, I mean, the dollar value here, I mean, it's still in the positive. So just correlating that with the network hash rate dropping about almost 180 something terahash, right? 184 terahash since the all-time high, is that this many 3080s have gone offline. Now let's just do another theoretical thing here. So let's say 1 million, which is 1 million mega hash. All right, so divided by, let's say, let's do 60 mega hash. Okay, this would be for a typical 3070. That would theoretically then be, you know, 16,666 3070s off of 1 terahash has gone off. So we did the times this by 184. So that would be about what, 31 million 3070s have gone off the network from 105 terahash to 866. Wow, that's a lot of graphics cards. I wonder if that many graphics cards have been produced in the world, right? And then of course we can't forget, you know, how much of the ASICs are on the network. That's something that we are wanting to definitely know about. Okay, once the merge comes about and all the hash rate then flushes to the other algorithms, right? And of course there's going to be that leveling off period of when those who obviously can stay competitive in the market, those that have cheaper electrical costs, will be able to benefit from, I guess, versus someone that has higher electrical cost, of course, right? Those that have higher electrical costs, like people in the UK, unfortunately, and maybe some places in the States, will no longer be able to mine because they just cannot keep up and they cannot stay competitive against others that can stay on mining and essentially be profitable, or at least breaking even. So that's why I mentioned the leveling off period, because that always happens when there is a massive event, milestone, whatever you want to call it, when a coin either goes away, changes algorithm, hard fork, something like that. Ethereum with its merge is going to be a massive event. So that is going to cause, right, that's going to cause a lot of people who are mining right now and believe in the long term to move over to other coins, as that's essentially it. And whether or not it's going to be profitable for them begs the question. And so it just simply goes back to those, depending on their electrical costs, and those that are paying much higher electrical cost will probably have to turn off. And that is the unfortunate reality of GPU mining during these types of times, and, you know, bear markets per se, you want to call it. And so it sucks. It definitely sucks. Now, I want to just finally touch on just the hosting aspect of, you know, potentially those that have, you know, the capital or maybe want to host their GPUs because their current residential electrical rate is just too high. And so the sponsor for today's video is Wadum, and they do have hosting, but mainly I believe for ASIC mining. And so if you guys want to host with them, check it out, go contact them. But another one for GPU mining I just recently talked with is BitCap. And these guys are obviously in the USA. Okay, so if you are in the USA and you have high electrical costs and you want to host your GPU mining rigs, go speak with them. Go to bitcap.co. I'll have their website. This is not sponsored or anything, but I just want to give that option for those that want to continue to mine, as, you know, BitCap is able to essentially do that for you. But of course, contact them. and see what it costs, right? See if it makes sense for you to host your hardware, right? That goes along with any other company out there. There's a lot of different GPU mining or ASIC mining hosting out there that, you know, if you want to host your rigs or ASICs, that it has to make sense for you. Okay, you have to look at the cost per kilowatt hour, and you know, all that kind of stuff, right? The price of the per kilowatt hour does make a big difference. So like Wadham's here it says 0.089, like that's probably better than your average, what, 14 cents in the USA, right? So anyways, guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I just wanted to acknowledge that it sucks for those that are not able to mine anymore, just simply because their electrical cost is too high. And it just, you know, breaking even on a simple 3070 rig, let's say, I think it's what, 25 cents? Let's see, calculate. No, still profitable, $1.56. I mean, not a lot, but hey, 30 cents. Let's see here. Yeah, so I would say around 30 cents per kilowatt hour, you're still, you know, breaking even on a 3070 rig, which is still okay. It's not great, but I mean, yeah, yeah, that's, man, if you have 30 cents per kilowatt hour, that is extremely unfortunate. I'm so sorry. That is unfortunately very bad for mining. At that point, I would find a hosting service of some sort, because you're definitely going to be paying way more on your electrical bill than what you would normally on like a hosting bill or something like that. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys are where you guys are from, or you know, if you've had to turn off because your electrical bill has gone higher, right? Just like in people in the UK, unfortunately. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and peace out.